Okay, so I'm not sure how good I'm going to be at this, but let's give it a go. Try and tell you how I ride through a test. So, come around the corner at the top here. I just want to make sure he's got enough momentum. He's like, we've got a little bit too much in this one. He's going to stop abrupt. Yeah, okay. Just keep that canter nice and bouncy. Again, when I come off in the trot here, I'm just looking for a nice swinging trot rhythm. I think about riding him straight through the doors at the bottom before I turn to keep that nice straight line. And then my bend in my turn, keep a little bit of flexion into the shoulder in. I don't have him in too much bend because he falls out through his outside shoulder then. So just try and keep just a little bit of inside flexion, then straighten him a tad before I go around the corner. Just show me riding in and out of that shoulder in. And then into the half pass, always want a little bit more bend in my half pass. He's a little bit straight. But just make sure I get that nice forward sidewards momentum. I'm not getting too much sidewards or not enough. And then again, we're going to come into shoulder in on this side. He struggles to just keep the angle this way, but I think it's because I've got a bit of a rubbish right hand and I tend to let it go every now and again. So that's what I'm thinking when I go down this long side, is just trying to keep that outside rein quite consistent, push him into it, my inside leg. Then off into this half pass. Okay, so got a little bit more neck bend this time. I feel a little bit better about that. I could still possibly have a little bit more body bend there. It's hard to just get the balance with them sometimes, isn't it? And then into a downwards transition. I try and keep that transition really forward thinking, so he doesn't just like slam the brakes on and then I have to get him going again. Show like that real forward into walk. I find myself harassing him in the walk very easily. I feel like he's not going and he's behind my leg, so I work hard now to not do that, because when I watch these videos back, he is going. So, sorry about the wobbly camera work there. Then into the pirouette, I just think forward as I turn to keep them back end so he doesn't slam the brakes on again, and just pivot, which I think he does in this next one. But, we can't win all the time, can we? Oh, no, not too bad. So, yeah, it's like walk around the pirouette, don't stop and turn. It's quite a tight turn back on this one, is it? Oh, no, I'm on the wrong test. So my extended walk. He's a little bit nosy. It's annoying. But yeah, just trying to work his pole down a little bit more and get that nice big stride before I pick him up again into canter. I don't tend to take up too much contact straight away because he would get argumentative. Into the changes, which are so easy on him. He's so good. So as I come around the corner here, I'm going to start giving him a little flex down the new inside rein and then just swap my legs for the change. In the canter, he just hasn't still got enough jump, so this is where the lateral work kind of makes the canter worse. So I'm trying to work on keeping the energy as I come across here. You see my angle changes all the time. It shouldn't do that, but it's just so I can get a bit of forward momentum back in my canter. Oh, I obviously warned him too quickly that there was a medium canter coming up there. Make that transition back to collected canter and the change before that corner, otherwise you're totally off balance. Half pass this way is where he struggles the most, left rein in canter. So there's just not enough flexion through his body. I keep working on that. I think he just is a little bit ignorant to my left leg sometimes as well. Medium canter again, I'm just looking for them nice big bold steps. Try not to give him away in front so he doesn't fall on the forehand. Again, forward into the trot so he doesn't lose any energy, because now he's got to come and do a medium, which are not our thing. They are coming, but he desperately wants to just run on the forehand, so I just have to keep thinking about my half halts being quite up when I do a medium trot with him. And then round to this funny stretchy circle, which I'm not a huge fan of, and neither's he, because he's like, why are you asking me to stretch down and do sit and trot? So I feel like I need to be braver and let him go a little bit more in this. And when I decide that, he does. But you see, I've still got hold of him with my inside rein there, so he doesn't quite show enough stretch. And then back up into the collected trot, looking for that turn down the centre line. So I have a little look round, make sure I can see where C is. And again, try and ride straight through the middle of it. And then steady the trot. That's it, so it's not so abrupt into the hole. And that's how I ride my test.